What if the secret to better prostate health was sitting in your kitchen right now? Meet Frank. He's 66, a retired teacher who loves golfing with his buddies and grilling burgers on weekends. But last year, Frank started waking up 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a night to use the bathroom. His energy was shot, his confidence was fading, and he worried something serious was wrong with his prostate. It wasn't just annoying, it was scary, like his body was betraying him. I'm Dr. Emily Harper, a urologist with 25 years of helping men like you take charge of their health. Today, I'm revealing a simple fruit you probably already have at home that can shrink prostate symptoms, boost your energy, and even lower your risk of bigger problems down the road. I'll give you the science, the step-by-step plan, and a story that'll hit close to home. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to feel stronger and healthier today. Hit that subscribe button to join our quality senior living community. We're here to help you live your best years yet. For privacy reasons, I'm calling our hero Frank, but his struggles might sound familiar. The fruit I'm talking about isn't some trendy superfood you need to order online. It's apples. Yes, those everyday crunchy apples you've been eating since you were a kid. I was stunned when I dug into the research and saw how powerful apples can be for prostate health, especially for men over 60 dealing with issues like frequent urination or discomfort. Let's start with the problem. As men age, the prostate often enlarges, a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. It's like your prostate is squeezing your bladder, making you run to the bathroom constantly or struggle to start a stream. For Frank, this wasn't just inconvenient, it was embarrassing. He stopped joining his golf buddies because he was afraid of needing a bathroom break every 20 minutes. BPH affects over 50% of men over 60, according to the National Institutes of Health, and it can feel like losing control of your life. So how do apples help? Apples are packed with a compound called quercetin, a natural anti-inflammatory that acts like a shield for your prostate. Quercetin reduces swelling in your prostate, easing pressure on your bladder and improving urinary flow. A 2023 study from the Journal of Urology found that men who ate foods high in quercetin had a 30% reduction in BPH symptoms after 8 weeks. That's not a drug or a surgery. It's a fruit you can grab at any grocery store for $1 a pound. When Frank came to my clinic, he was skeptical. Apples? Come on, doc, I've been eating those my whole life. But he was desperate. He was tired of waking up exhausted, avoiding social outings, and worrying about prostate cancer, which his father had battled. I told him to try a simple plan. Eat 1 apple a day, ideally with the skin on, because that's where most of the quercetin lives. Here's what I told him, and you can do it too.
Pick a medium-sized apple, any kind, but red or green varieties like Granny Smith or Fuji work great. Eat it raw as a snack, chop it into your oatmeal, or toss it into a salad. The key is consistency. 1 apple a day, 5 to 7 days a week. If you're not a fan of raw apples, bake them with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, cozy treat. Just don't peel them because the skin is where the magic happens. For an extra boost, pair your apple with a handful of almonds, which also contain prostate-friendly nutrients. Why does this work? Quercetin in apples fights inflammation, but it also acts as an antioxidant, protecting your cells from damage that can worsen prostate issues. Inflammation is like a slow-burning fire in your body. It builds up over time, making BPH symptoms worse and increasing your risk of other problems, like heart disease. A 2024 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that men over 60 who ate quercetin-rich foods daily had a 20% lower risk of prostate enlargement compared to those who didn't. That's a game changer. Back to Frank. After 2 weeks of eating an apple a day, he noticed something. He was waking up less at night, down from 4 trips to the bathroom to just 1 or 2. His energy started creeping back. By week 6, he was back on the golf course, laughing with his buddies, and feeling like himself again. But here's where it gets interesting. Frank didn't just stop at apples. He wanted more ways to feel better, so I gave him another tip. Here's the second secret. Pair apples with hydration. Drinking enough water amplifies the benefits of quercetin by helping your body flush out toxins that can irritate your prostate. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, more if you're active. A 2023 study from the British Medical Journal found that men who stayed well hydrated while eating anti-inflammatory foods like apples saw a 20% improvement in urinary symptoms compared to those who didn't. That's a game changer. Now, let's tackle a common concern. Maybe you're thinking, apples are great, but I've got other health issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, or medications. Frank had the same worries. He was on meds for mild hypertension and worried about his blood sugar. I told him apples are low in sugar and high in fiber, which actually helps stabilize blood sugar. But always check with your doctor, especially if you're on meds that affect potassium or blood pressure, to make sure apples fit your plan. For most people, they're a safe, affordable way to boost health. Let's go deeper. Apples aren't just about quercetin. They're loaded with fiber, which keeps your digestive system running smoothly. A healthy gut means better nutrient absorption and less inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate. A 2022 study from Harvard Medical School found that high-fiber diets reduced the risk of prostate issues by 15% in men over 65. Plus, fiber helps you feel full, so you're less likely to reach for junk food that can worsen inflammation. Frank's journey hit a turning point at a family barbecue. His daughter Lisa noticed he was more upbeat, cracking jokes, and even dancing with his wife Susan. She pulled me aside at his next visit and said, "Doc, Dad's like a new man. He's not just healthier, he's happier." That's what this is about. It's not just about shrinking your prostate. It's about reclaiming your energy, your confidence, your life.
Here's another tip. Make apples fun. Don't just eat them like a chore. Slice an apple and dip it in a little peanut butter for a protein-packed snack. Or blend it into a smoothie with some spinach and a splash of almond milk. Frank started making apple nachos, sliced apples drizzled with a bit of melted dark chocolate and a sprinkle of nuts. His grandkids loved it, and it became a family ritual. When you enjoy your food, you stick with it. Comment 3 below if you've got a favorite apple recipe or if you'll try one of these ideas. Now, let's talk emotions. Prostate issues aren't just physical. They can make you feel isolated, embarrassed, or like you're losing your edge. Frank admitted he stopped going to his weekly poker nights because he didn't want to explain his constant bathroom trips. If that's you, know this: you're not alone. Over 70% of men over 60 deal with BPH symptoms, according to the American Urological Association. But you don't have to live with it. Small changes like adding apples and drinking more water can make a big difference. Let's add one more layer. Apples are great, but they're even better when paired with other prostate-friendly foods. Think berries like raspberries or blackberries, which are also high in anti-inflammatory compounds. Toss a handful into your morning yogurt with your apple slices. A 2024 study from the Journal of Nutrition found that combining multiple anti-inflammatory foods increased prostate health benefits by 20% compared to eating just one. It's like building a dream team for your body. By month 3, Frank was a different man. His bathroom trips were down to once a night. His energy was back, and he was planning a camping trip with his grandkids, something he hadn't done in years. His doctor even noted his PSA levels, a marker for prostate health, were looking better. Apples weren't the only factor. Frank was eating better overall and staying active, but they were the spark that started it all. He said, "Doc, I wish I'd known this sooner. It's so simple." Here's a 30-day challenge for you. Eat 1 apple a day, drink 6 to 8 glasses of water, and track how you feel. Are you sleeping better? Feeling less urgency? More energized? Comment 4 below with your age and 1 health goal you're working on. I'll make a follow-up video with tips tailored to the top goals in the comments. Now, let's address the doubters. Maybe you're thinking, can an apple really make a difference? The science says yes, but it's not a cure-all. Apples are a tool, affordable, natural, and backed by research. They're not about replacing your doctor's advice, but complementing it. Frank didn't just eat apples and call it a day. He worked with his doctor, stayed consistent, and made small changes that added up. If he can do it, so can you. Here's the big picture. Keep ignoring prostate symptoms and you're rolling the dice. Untreated BPH can lead to complications like urinary infections, bladder stones, or even kidney issues. Now, imagine the flip side. You eat 1 apple a day, stay hydrated, and start feeling lighter, stronger, more in control. That's what Frank did, and it changed everything.
Your action plan is simple. Step 1. Buy apples this week. Any kind, fresh or even unsweetened applesauce if chewing's tough. Step 2. Eat 1 a day, skin on, 5 to 7 days a week. Step 3. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. Step 4. Track your progress and share it with us. Comment A if this video inspired you to take action. Comment B if it didn't, and tell me why so I can improve. Hit like, share this with a friend who needs it, and subscribe to Quality Senior Living for more ways to thrive in your 60s and beyond. One final thought. I was shocked when I saw how something as simple as an apple could transform Frank's life. As a urologist, I'm telling you, don't wait for a crisis. Start now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's keep building a healthier, happier you together.